friends. Good morning. Okay, guys. So very simple. Today we have a very special guest. Let me get right into it as more people actually tune in and stream in. Right. Today I have a very special guest. Now I call him a friend. I call him a mentor. His name is Suren. All right. So let me just share. Let me just give you a quick background. Right. So if some of y'all, I don't know, some of y'all might know that I've been traveling all over the world, speaking, sharing about investing and sharing all over the world. But it all started from one country. It all started from one country, and the country was actually India. Right. I still remember my first ever big international event was actually in Bangalore. Right. That's where it was from. And wow, it was. I will still remember exactly how the event was. It was absolutely amazing. It was me together with Sean, and obviously the organizer was actually Suren. It was an absolutely amazing event. And hey, even till today, I have that as my cover photo. So if you get to my Facebook group, you'll see that as my cover photo. I'll never forget that was National Achievers Congress, India. All right, so that really changed my life. And hey, I'm ever so thankful. And I've known Suren for many years now. I think for the last 17, 18, 4 years now. All right, and I've grown so much. He has taught me so much, and especially over the last few weeks, Suren has been instrumental, right? Seriously instrumental in helping me like grow exponentially, right? With regards to coaching me on speaking, giving me opportunities, all that stuff, right? So today I want you all to welcome him. Right, he's going to come into the broadcast very soon. Can all of y'all type in welcome Suren, guys? Can all of y'all type in welcome Suren? Can all of y'all do that? I want to see the comments. Suren is here. All right. Hi.
Hey,
It's good to see you. You can see the comments on the side and everything. Absolutely amazing. All right, so Suren, I just wanted to introduce you to my audience, my crowd, my people. Right. These guys come from all over the world, Suren. All over the
good
world.
morning, guys. I think somewhere it's early morning, somewhere it's afternoon. India, it's 9:30 a.m. Good to be here, Resh. So good to be here. Am I loud and clear, Resh?
Yes, you are loud and clear, guys. Do you all hear him loud and clear? If you do, type in loud and clear. Right. Okay. I think they hear you loud and clear. So,
Yeah.
Suren, before we begin on our session today, I've got some really important questions to actually ask you today. But before we begin, can you give a bit of background? I don't think many people might not know you. So, who are you? Where you from? How do you start your journey? All that stuff, man. Please share.
Okay, thank you, Resh. Okay, I'm going to give you a fast background. I'm from India. I stay in a city called Chennai. People come in. Chennai city is more like a town, one of the top 4 cities in the country. To give you a background, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I have 8 to 9 different businesses. The one business where I spend my time is Success Gyan. As Resh said, we have India's largest organizers of seminars. In a year, we do 150 plus seminars across 13 cities and 6 other countries. That's what we do. And we had a very simple mission statement: to bring the world's best to India, take India's best to the world. That's how we actually started, to bring the world's best education to India at affordable prices. That's how we bought Resh. I think, Resh, we bought you first time in 2017. I think we did Bangalore, then we did in Chennai, Hyderabad, every city we have done now. Okay, so that's my background. I run India's largest seminar organizing company called Success Gyan.
That's awesome. Thank you very much for sharing that. But Suren, how do you guys started? Like, you right now run the largest, seminar event. People see the success, right? But where do you start? Where was 001? Can you just give them a bit of background about that?
Okay, this is going to take a little time, Resh, because I will tell you my background story, then only it will work. Okay, I'm from a very simple, humble background, where it's a very lower middle class family, where three meals was a tough thing to do. So I was a very good student, and I wanted to study in an institute called IIT Madras near my house, which is a very big institute. That was my goal. But when I was in my 6th standard, my father had a paralytic stroke, so he couldn't go to work, and he was at home. And my mother used to take loans and run the family. That's how we are running. So for me, I wanted to work very early, so I didn't did my college degree. So I've been working from the age of 18. Okay, and I lost my father when I was 17. And we had lots of loans when I lost my father. So my big goal in life was to make and ensure that my mom lives like my queen. So that was my goal when I lost my father. I said, okay, I will do whatever it takes, but I'll ensure that my mom lives like a queen. I've been working from the age of 18. So on March 5th, 2006, something amazing happened. I had gone through 2 business failures, and somebody pushed me to a one-day training of Brian Tracy. Brian Tracy had come to my city in Chennai. He was doing a one-day training. And I've read some of his books, and I knew he was a great trainer. So somebody pushed me to the training. I went to the training, sat for one day. Something he said was like a one-to-one for me. It really opened up in my mind. That night I couldn't sleep, and I knew what I had to fix to change my life. I'd gone through two business failures, worst low, but I knew what I had to fix. And I started implementing what I learned, and my life started improving. Then I started looking for education like this. Trainers never used to come to India at that time in 2006. So I used to go to Singapore, Malaysia, London, and every time I attended a training, I met Harvaker, I met Tony Robbins, you name it. Every time I attended training, and I started implementing, my life started improving. I understood that it's a very simple formula. The more you invest in yourself, the faster you can grow. And in 2012, I said, okay, I want to bring such education to India. Can I start a company where I can bring this education? That's how we started Success Gyan and brought Brian Tracy, who was my first mentor, to India and did the education. That's how Success Gyan actually started. It was started to just give back to India, not as a business model. So every 90 days, I used to bring a trainer. I bought Blair Singer, you name it, Jack Canfield, Brian Tracy, Robert Kiyosaki, Les Brown, everybody I started bringing. Then we started evolving like a business. This is a way to give back. So the formulas I learned, it changed my life, and I knew anybody who goes through this education, it will change their life. And that's how we started Success Gyan.
Beautiful. And right now, from that, he has evolved to a people. You have how many people in your team now?
I have a team of 56 people. I have two offices in Chennai alone, and every city I have a small office which runs. I have a team of 56 people right now.
I think now your office is in Zoom, right?
Yeah. Today it's only 10 people. We will see Zoom morning, Zoom night, and yeah, it's been fun. It's been really fun.
Hey, Suren. I have so many questions to ask you again. First thing I want to ask you is this, Suren. Back in 2017, right, when you saw me on stage, I just want to ask you, like, what you meet so many different trainers, so many different speakers, for example. I just want to know, like, is there something you possibly saw in me, and maybe what was that? Can I ask you?
Okay, I have a simple thumb rule when I look at a trainer. For me, first, the integrity of the person is very, very important. Why does he want to teach? If making money is the end goal of the trainer, I don't work with them because it doesn't work. The end goal of the trainer is to make an impact to the audience. It's always about the audience. Okay, so I see the value system of the trainer. I see the integrity of the system. I want to see where that person is coming from. I want to see his story. Has he really impacted people? Has his work inspired people? And does it make a difference to people? I see all these things. So when I saw you first time, I knew that you're teaching what you've done. You've already done it, and you're already an expert at it, and you directly come from your heart. You're not somebody who prepares something. You just speak from your heart. And I love trainers who are totally authentic, who go on stage and just speak from the heart, because people connect with that. When you speak from your mind, people know it. Inherently, people know that this guy is just telling what he knows, that's all. But if you speak from your heart, it connects. So somewhere when we spoke, I think first we met, I don't know, I remember whether we met in Singapore, I don't know where we met. Because Sean connected you to, we said a hi, then I saw a small piece you did that time. And I really like, okay, this guy is an Indian, but born in Singapore. But at such a young age has achieved so much. And it's so, your story was personally inspiring for me. Then I said, okay, this is a man, you have to bring him to India and tell, because it is possible with very little money, with the right education, with the right mentor, you can become super, super successful. So then I said, okay, this is the story we have to tell the world. That's how we started working.
Wow, thank you for that. I really, really, really appreciate it. But I think that is very, very important. Guys, can I ask you all in the comment section, how many of you all, aspire to be speakers or trainers and want to be able to inspire lives around the world? If you want that, can you please type in me? If you want that, type in me. All right, I want to see your comments. How many of you all, have that goal? You see, I see a lot of you all typing me. A lot of you all actually want that. But that's the reason why I actually asked Suren. Like, he has thousands of people coming to him every day telling him, hey, can you put me on the stage? Can you put me on the stage? He has so many people, guys. So I feel very, very blessed to be chosen and, to be able to come every week to your audience to actually share in India and stuff like that. So I feel truly honored and privileged, right? But again, he mentioned certain value systems. I think that's very, very, very important. When you're speaking, are you authentic? Do you, are you going after money, or do you really truly want to impact and help people's lives? I think that's all these things are super important. And guys, it's not just about me, it's about you, right? It's about you. And, do you have these values? And, and if you do have their values, guess what? Success will chase you down, correct?
100%, Resh, 100%. I just want to add, Resh, because I've seen I can see Mani Pavitra there, I can see Sebastian, Ricky, all of you trainers or aspiring trainers, this is the time you have to seize, because the world needs you more than ever. The world needs you. So, but just set with the right value system. Why do you want to do this? Do you really want to make an impact? Because money is a side effect. It's a byproduct. For the work you're doing, the money will automatically flow in. So just get your thing right and get your radar right, get your value system right. Find a good teacher, follow him, get inspired by him. Then you start your work. I'm telling you, the world is for your taking. As Resh said, now we do online webinars. Last week we did 26 webinars, Resh. Last week we did 26 webinars, and till date more than 100K people have come to our webinars. So the world is changing. And I just want to add, okay, if you can listen to this, please understand COVID-19 lockdown is the best gift that could have happened to you, because all my teachers tell this formula: E plus R is equal to O. Let me repeat. E plus R is equal to O. E is the event. Okay? Event is like a COVID-19 lockdown. R is your response to the event. You can choose to respond by saying the government is bad, the economy is going down, my business is going down the road. Or you can say that this is the opportunity I'm looking for. I'm going to work on myself, upskill, learn, and implement things. So the way you respond will determine the outcome. So it is in your complete control. E plus R is equal to O. So today you have a chance to respond in a way where 3 years from now, when you look back, you will thank COVID-19 and say the lockdown is the best thing that could have happened to me. I know Resh is smiling every single day because he's churning out dollars every single day. This is the best thing that happened to you, Resh, right? This is the best thing that happened to you.
Hey, I message you about it every time. I'm like, COVID-19 in my life, right? I am happy. Again, I responded. I truly believe this, Suren. In the end of the day, whatever event happens, it's how you respond to the event, and the way you respond to the event will result in the outcomes in your life, right? But Suren, I want to talk to you about the education space. How has it changed, and how has business been? Like, if you can share with regards to, because I know you do a lot of live events, huge live events, right? Where you invest so much money. You invest hundreds of thousands of dollars to put together massive events. I know how I'm behind the scenes. I see everything, right? The crew, the setup, the hotels. Man, the cost is no joke, right? Like, and guys, he puts up events with 600 people, 1,000 people regularly, very, very regularly. And then what happened? Everything got shut. Everything got shut. What was going through your mind, and how did you evolve, and tell us the process, please.
Okay, I think I did a post in Facebook a couple of days before. Okay, it's called AQ, adaptability quotient. In today's world, it is not IQ, it is not EQ. IQ is your intelligence quotient, EQ is your emotional quotient. Okay, it is AQ, adaptability quotient. How can you adapt to change? How fast can you adapt to change? That only matters. As Resh shared, we are India's largest. Last year we did 150 plus trainings across 13 cities. And March last week was when the lockdown started. And we had a clear-cut plan to do 100 crores this year. 100 crores is approximately $20 million US dollars. That was the clear plan. But the minute April lockdown started, we knew that this year, maybe September, October, it can start, or we don't know when it's going to start. So from a $20 million, it's straight away zero. Revenue straight away zero, because nothing is going to happen. And second, but you still have running costs, because you have offices to feed, you have rents to pay, you have 60 people salaries to do. That's a lot of money. And these are people who trusted us. So we have not fired anybody. We are still paying salary on time to every single person, because we believe that we are a team together. Then I said, what is that we can do? Because our mission was very simple: to bring the world's best education at affordable prices. That is our mission. To take this education to every single household in the country. That was the mission. Then I said, why don't we take this education online? And I had this plan last December itself to do something called Success Gyan Academy, where I work with trainers, take this education online through a webinar format and through a model which can work online. We already had this happening, but we didn't start off. But the minute lockdown happened, my mind started, as I said, how do we respond to an event? Immediately I said, okay, this is not going to work, and let's focus on this, and started working on this Success Gyan Academy. As Resh was one of the 10 speakers we shortlisted when we started Success Gyan Academy. And we kickstarted, not knowing how it is going to respond. And as I told you, last week alone, last 7 days, I said, 26 webinars we have done, more than 100K people come to our webinars. And honestly, Resh, like you said, I think next month, we will do more revenues than the highest month we ever did in Success Gyan.
Wow.
Think about it. More revenues than the highest month we did in Success Gyan. And as you said, no hotels to pay, no flying. I can sit at home. I can wear my shorts, and
Wow.
I can scale wherever I want, whatever I want. So my
uh,
mission is actually working now, and as I said, I truly believe lockdown is the best gift because it started making me see like this, and
mm.
it's been amazing. It's been really really amazing, and
So
I
the
want to
goal.
thank you because you guys stepped up and really started working very fast, and it's been a great magic happening.
So it's no longer 20 million. It's going to be 100 million.
Of course, there's no stopping now. We're going to add zeros to the end. There's no stopping.
Oh wow, incredible. So Suren, I want to ask you, one question I have to ask you is this. What do you think? Right? Do you think we'll go back to the same again after the lockdown ends? Will you all go back to the same, or will you all continue this? What's the game plan?
Okay, I have a very different thinking, Resh. Okay,
Mm,
people are talking about new normal. Okay,
mm,
okay, that's the term people use. Now, this is
mm,
going to be the new normal. But let me ask you a question. Was
mm,
the old one actually normal? I don't think
mm,
so.
mm,
We were living in pollution. Okay,
mm,
we were running up and down without spending time with our family. We were not taking care of our health. I don't think that was normal. Today the world is pollution free. You're spending time with your family. You're actually rethinking and reinventing yourself, where you're going to do much better and still have good health, good time, family time. I think so. It's a bubble. Let's understand what we stayed was not normal. Let's first
mm.
agree with that. Okay,
Okay.
now let's answer your question.
Mm,
Okay, I truly believe people love human connection. No matter
mm,
what we do online,
mm,
webinars, people still love the human connection.
mm,
So we will still go to the old seminars. We will still run seminars where people come, meet, interact, and love a 3 day session. We still do that. But
mm,
having said that, from now on, it will be an ideal balance. And honestly, the way I see it, COVID-19 will not go down. It's going to take a longer time.
mm,
It's going to take a longer time, and people have to get used to this. But this is the best way to actually live. You're spending time with your family. The planet is getting cleansed. Think about it. For 2 months, the planet has actually got cleansed. This we could have never done that as a world. We could have never done that. The planet is cleansed now. We have better air now. The pollution is less now. More family time. Your health is good because you're eating food. You can't order online. Stuff like that. I think we should celebrate this. Honestly, we should really celebrate this.
I think maybe the people in Singapore might not understand, right, guys? But in India, with regards to pollution, with regards
Yeah.
to Delhi and everything, oh man, it's another city altogether, right? And to be able to breathe fresh air, I think that's really something to be happy about, right?
Yeah, Grace is saying now education is no boundaries. Yes, Grace, you're so right. Because, okay, I don't know whether you follow a guy called Nas Daily. Nas Daily
Nothing.
just did a video a few days before where he said, no more people are going to pay $40,000 to study in Harvard because Harvard is trying to do online. When you're doing online, why would you pay $40,000? Correct? So no more people are going to spend degrees and spend so much money because you don't know whether you want to get a job after the degree you do. People are going to spend in academies where if I do this, I get this skill. With this skill, either I start something on my own or I'll get a job. So it's more going to be skill based. So it's going to completely change. And this is the new normal for education. And Resh, as you said, as we have been speaking also, I think this is going to be much more exciting space because people have the right to choose what they want to do at the price they want to do and follow the mentor they like and actually build businesses around it. I think the most exciting time of the world is right now.
Suren, can I ask you something? So, in building the business, in building Success Gyan, for example, right now, especially Success Gyan Academy, is there somebody you model, or are you just following the webinar space? Like, who do you model? Like, okay, for example, just give you an example, right? So, in India, Byju's is growing incredibly. The numbers are insane. I've looked at the numbers as an investor, and I'm like, what is happening, right? So, How are you building this, and like, how do you scale to the 100 million, for example?
Okay, the old traditional success, if you understand, there was nobody in India, okay, as a model, which we used to follow before. It's
Mm,
a very high risk model, as you
mm.
know. We put the
Oh,
people, we call 5 star, put a lot of money, not knowing what is going to happen. It's a very high risk model.
you have no
So,
idea.
a lot of people have tried and failed miserably. But for me, my heart was in the right place, and I had my other business where I used to make money. And I said, this is my way of giving back. So even if I lose money, it's fine. So the first 4 years, we lost a lot of money, but it didn't affect me because I had my cash flows from my other business. So the old business was a different model, and I would say people don't even try it because it is not something which you can really do because it's not for the faint-hearted. Because every 3 day training we used to spend almost half a million Sing dollars, not knowing what is going to happen. So it's a high risk business. But for online, see, this is how I see Rish. I believe if you're in business or whatever, you should be flexible like water, meaning you know your end goal, okay, and you start, but you tweak on the way. One of my mentors told me that you don't need to know everything before you start something. Some people saying that I need to know everything before I start. That's a wrong philosophy. Okay, you just start the first step, and you know where you want to go, and you find it on the way. That's how I build my businesses. Okay, so I have a very lean, mean team, which means I don't have a very big team, lavish office, stuff like that. I have a team which knows what it needs to do. We are like a startup where all of us end goal is the mission statement, and we start and we tweak on the way. Now the webinar format. Are we following somebody? No, we are creating our own format, because we believe end of the day the customer has to get value. They come into a 90-minute free webinar. If they like it, they're going to buy the next level product. If they like it, they're going to follow with the mentor, and everything's got 100. We have a money back guarantee within 48 hours, which means a customer coming to a free webinar can use the product for 48 hours, and still they don't like to take the money back. So that way the customer is happy. Level 1, customer is happy, he knows what he's getting into. And we pick the best of the best trainers, because we stay out from people who are scamsters. Some people can sell well, but they can't deliver. You know it. We know so many trainers like that, correct? We know so many trainers. For one good trainer, we have 25 scamsters. So we're very clear, we pick and choose whom we want to work with, so that people can really get value. So when these two things are sorted, where the audience get value and we pick the right trainer, the model is very easy. The model is very, very easy, because the customers will tell you what we have to do. Do you have to do once a week, twice a week? Do you have to price at this price or this price point? The customer feedback. Just work on the feedback and reworking it. That's it. So quickly, I'll tell you, Resh, for all the people, how many people are in business? Can you please type if you're in business?
Type in BIZ. If you're in business, type in BIZ, right? So type in BIZ.
Yeah, just put BIZ. So for if you're in business, or if you're starting something on your own, or if you're just following Resh and working on the stock market, I have 5 success principles, Resh. Okay, this 5 success principles works for everyone and everyone. Okay, the first success principle is you should know why you're doing. What is your strong why? Why do you want to be successful? Do you want to do it for your family, mother, father, wife, brother, sister? Why do you want to do it? If you do not have a strong why, okay, you can never really become very, very successful. Because is business easy? No. You're going to get a lot of things which you never thought of. Challenges on the way. If you do not have a strong why, you will never wake up with all the energy. So first, do you have a strong why? First principle. Second principle, always invest in your self-education. You need to really update every single day. You know why? A research shows that in 2 years, 50% of what you know already goes extinct. So in 4 years, if you don't update, you're actually zero. Which means what you know doesn't matter in this world. This was a research 5 years before. I truly believe if you don't update yourself in 1 year, you're actually zero. Which means what you know, the world doesn't need. So you really need to update yourself. So the first success principle is, why do you want to do it? Second, invest in your self-education. It can be books, it can be videos, it can be audios, podcasts, seminar, whatever works for you. 30 to 45 minutes every day, invest in your self-education. My third principle, which I really follow, is if you're in business, remember these 4 words. Fail fast, fail forward. Fail fast, fail forward. I call it 4F. Because there's no formula where you do it and it will work. You do something, you fail, you wake up, you learn from it, and you go next step. So all success stories are stories of failure who never gave up and did it until they got it. So fail fast, fail forward. Third principle. And the fourth one I follow. If it works for you, you follow. I call it win, win, win. The first win should always be your customer. Always. Which means the customer should get more in value than the money they pay. If you're trading, if you're stock trading, if you're teaching, whatever business you're doing, always remember that the customer should get more in value than the money they pay. First win. Second win. All your employees, all your partners, all your vendors should win. Always let them win. Third win should be yours. And I always keep this order. Sometimes, always my customer wins. Sometimes my customer wins, my partners, vendors, trainers win. I lose. But I believe nature takes care. Even if you lose here, you'll make more money somewhere else. So this is win, 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 my fourth principle. And my last principle, which I feel is my by far the best principle, is I call it the 3H formula. 3H. The first H is, no matter who you are, you have to be happy. No matter who you have to be happy. If you wake up today morning, God has given you a gift. Some people didn't wake up today morning. So no matter who you are, be happy. Second, while being happy, always be hungry to grow. Because as human beings, we're designed to evolve and grow. Okay, so while being happy, always be hungry to grow. Second H. Third H, while you're growing, always remain humble. If you can follow this 3H simultaneously, always be happy, always be hungry to go, always be humble, I will tell you, you can manifest whatever you want in your life. 3H. So if you follow these 5 principles for your life or business, I'm telling you, you can manifest whatever you want, best of health, wealth, amazing relationships, and you really enjoy your life.
I love that principles, Suren. I really love the principles, and I feel very blessed because I feel like I'm on the right path as well. These some principles that I apply in my very own life, right? With regards to win, fail fast. Always talk about failing fast, failing forward. And always, I always believe that there's never win or lose. It's always a win or learn situation. You never lose. You always learn. But most importantly, take your lessons and move forward. Move on fast, right? And again, I think the fast is very important. Adaptability, adapting fast, and moving forward. I think, man, these principles are so amazing, guys. Are y'all getting great value? If you're getting great value, please smash the love button right now. Click on the love button. Let me see the loves flow. If y'all are getting great value, please smash the love button. Show Suren some love, please. Thank you. Oh man, Suren, the loves are coming through. I see it. Absolutely amazing, Suren. I'm getting so much value here. And what I really like was what you actually said with regards to win-win-win. Okay, number one, customer. Number two, your vendors, your partners, and number three, myself. Right? Like sometimes you might lose, but hey, everything works back in return, and the universe sometimes comes back to bless you. Like it's so much in abundance. I really love that principle. I will always remember that and apply that to my own business as well. So guys, just to share with you, like what am I doing? I'm actually writing notes, right? I'm actually like writing notes, right? I don't know if you all can see, but if I'm looking down, it's because I'm taking down everything that this man is saying. Why? Because I'm hungry to learn.
Yeah.
I'm hungry to grow. I want to grow. I'm hungry to learn, and I'm always gonna stay humble to know who I can learn from, right? So, thank you very much, Suren. Hey, okay, so Suren, now I have a question to actually ask you. Okay, a very important question, which is this. So, where? Okay, so how do you build your business? Like, what's your vision? Do you have a vision for like 5 years, 10 years, for example, or do you just go one step at a time? Like, what's your philosophy in that when building a business?
Okay, I believe you should know what is that you want to do as an end goal. And
Mm,
the end goal should not be fixed, it should be flexible, because suddenly you might do something and it can get bigger. Some people who have fixed goals, they
mm,
restrict themselves. Okay,
mm,
so as I told you, we had 3 principles when we started Success Gyan, 3 guiding principles: to bring the world's best education at affordable prices, principle number
mm,
1; to
mm,
bring the world's best to India, take India's best to the world, principle
mm,
number 2; third, to make India a land of job creators, not job seekers. These are my
mm,
3 principles.
mm,
Now, because I'm doing online format, I have
mm,
added 2 more. I said
mm,
I want to take this education to every household in India. That's my
mm,
principle.
mm,
And fifth, and this by far is what I'm working towards.
mm,
I want 8 p.m. in India,
mm,
8 p.m. in India to become learning hour.
mm,
I don't want people to open the television and see stupid news, because those news things don't serve them. Correct? So 8 p.m. I want them to come to Success Gyan Academy and learn whatever they want, because we'll have hundreds and hundreds of trainers teaching things which they want to learn at a free webinar for 90 minutes. So 8 p.m. in the country, I want it to become learning hour. That's my goal.
mm.
So for
Wow.
these 2 goals, I will do whatever I can so that I can reach this 2 goal, where I take this education to every household in the country, where I make 8 p.m. the learning hour. People think 8 p.m. I have to go online and learn something. I want to change that in the mindset. That's my goal.
Wow. And this is how you impact a billion lives, Rain.
Yeah, yeah. That's
This
the
is how you,
goal.
I truly believe this one thing. I truly believe that when you impact a billion lives, then you make $1 billion.
Yep. Automatically, the $1 billion automatically happens.
I'm feeling goosebumps. I'm just thinking like, wow, 8 p.m. India. And again, it always starts with that vision, right? That vision of
Yep.
what you want to change, right? Are you going to waste your time watching a serial, or are you going to spend your time learning something, growing, And
yeah,
and a lot of people, they believe in growing, right now everybody's into education, learning about how they can upgrade themselves. And now, so more than ever, because people are
yeah.
losing their jobs, they need to learn stuff to upgrade themselves.
Yeah. Today, see, people kind of understand that if they don't upskill right now, they will lose out. People slowly see. 8 years before when I started Success Gyan, people never understood the value of this education. We really need to tell them that come in, it will change it. But now it's opened up. People know that by investing in themselves, they can grow. They kind of get that now. Because that is happening, I feel it's going to really start growing fast. See, for all the people who are watching and listening, it is a level playing field, meaning everybody's got the same opportunity. There's no more rich poor, there's no more class, so people can't give any excuses now. You have a laptop, you have a mobile, you can learn from whoever you want, and you can go faster than ever. That's the beauty of it. You can go faster than ever, you can reach your goal faster than ever. So it's going to be so beautiful dynamics. I am super excited, Rich. Like you, I'm super excited because now these days I'm actually working 16, 17 hours a day because I really love it. I'm so pumped up, understanding what's going to happen, the excitement which is like crazy. So I'm really excited for the future.
Guys, can I ask you a favor, right? If you've been getting value, if you feel that this video is really good value, can you please share this video, right? Because I really feel that, so many people need to hear this, all right? So right now, can you please share this video and do me a favor, right? Tag us on Instagram, right? So again, Suren is Success Suren, and for myself, Six Pack Investor. Tag us on Instagram and share your biggest lessons. Please share this video. Why? Because very, very simply, guys, I really believe people need to hear this message, my friends. This is how you impact a billion people. Guys, a lot of people always ask me, Resh, why are you so happy every day, right? Look at Suren, look at him smiling. Both of us are so happy, right? Like, seriously, what a time to be alive. Do you not agree?
Yeah, yeah. See, simple ratio. As you remember, no. Why did we start Success Talks? We are going to invite you for Success Talks very soon. You know it. Okay.
Yes.
The reason we started Success Talks was lockdown is happening, and I said most people are so negative, not knowing and getting worried, but a very small percentage of people are very excited, reinventing themselves. What is the difference? Because the small percentage of people understood that there are things which you can't change, but there are things which you can change. Work on that so that you can work in it. Same E plus R is equal to O. Then I told my team, let us do something where we call our trainers and mentors who have inspired us, and let's do a talk show. And we wrote a goal. We said that this talk show should reach 1 crore people. 1 crore people is like 100K, yeah, 1 million people. It should reach 1 million people. That's the goal. Till date, we've done 9 editions of Success Talks. Already more than 15 lakh people have watched this. So I feel in the next 1 or 2 months, we will reach that goal where it's completely free. People have watched Brian Tracy. People have watched Blair Singer. People have watched my personal spiritual guru, Sri M, Ashish Vidyarthi, Dr. Velumani, top guys, all people who are super successful for 1 hour and got inspired, like what you said. Because if it inspires you, our work is to ensure that we inspire our community. If you like this, please share it because the goal is to inspire people around us. Because we want a community which is inspired so that we can together actually change this country and change the world. It's not to the government, it's not for any other, it's in our hands. So step number 1, you get inspired, become successful. That's your goal. You have to do it because you can inspire the community. That's how it works.
Wow, wow, wow. And again, the people of India who are being inspired, they will be the force of good for the entire world, Suren. They will
Yeah.
go for not just to impact India, but to impact the entire world. And that is what is so exciting to me. It's so exciting. It's crazy. It's just talk about the reciprocal effect. How yourself you're impacting one person, how the one person is impacting somebody else, and that ah
Yeah.
wow. I'm just taking it all in. Right? I'm just taking it all in. I'm just thinking about the level of impact. And again, that's the most important thing, right?
Mm. Yeah.
Um,
See, end of the day, no, it's a ripple effect, like what you said, right? You actually see the reason. If you're successful, you're going to impact your family. You're going to impact your employees if you have a business. And when you impact one person, it's not him; it's his family and his surrounding. So the effect is so powerful. And I truly believe there's no more your country, my country. We are all together and we are one planet. It's high time people understand this because you're just having governments to run. That's all. That's all. It's one planet because you can do business sitting wherever you are to wherever in the world. So now that has changed. So there's no more one country. It's actually one planet. Together we can actually make a difference, and it starts with you. It's as simple as that. You change yourself and the world changes. As simple as just change yourself. Work on yourself. Like Harbaker says, no, your inner world determines the outer world. Just work on yourself and everything changes.
Guys, these are such important principles for you to apply. I believe all of you have got really good principles to actually apply for yourself. Like, I've taken down so many notes. I've gotten ideas on what to do. I love learning hour. I love that every day, changing people's minds, changing people's mindsets. And again, it starts with me, right? You change yourself, and that's how you can change your family, your household, your city, your country, your state, everything, the world.
Yeah.
Wow, I feel so inspired. Thank you very much, Suren, guys. Thank you so much, Suren. I think the guys have enjoyed you so much, and I hope you can come back next time to actually share and inspire the guys as well. Would you be willing to do that?
I would love to. See, end of the day, you're a good friend, Resh, and
Mm.
I know you're doing some amazing, amazing work. You're helping people to really become financially free in a way where it's authentic. Where you, so I love what you're building, and I know the way you're building now online, it's going to explode. The number of people who want to follow is going to really, really explode because there's no regional boundary, and you can do every single day. So it's going to be fun. Whenever you call, please let me know. I would love to come and talk to your community. Always.
Yes, thank you very much, Suren. Guys, if you all have loved Suren sharing again one more time, can you all please smash the love button? Let Suren see the love, let the love come through. And most importantly, share the video so that more people can actually see it. And most importantly, my friends, all we actually ask for is, follow Suren on his journey, right? Instagram, Twitter. You want to tell them about that? Like, what do you post on Instagram and Twitter?
Okay, I normally do like I told you about adaptively quotient. I just did this post couple of days before, and people really started getting exciting because, see, end of the day, we want to show people it is possible to really become super successful in this environment, no matter who you are. No matter who you are, doesn't matter what business you're doing, doesn't matter which background you're doing, because it is a world of opportunity. Everything is chaotic, but what you need to understand is throughout history, growth, massive growth has happened after chaos. Massive growth. So if you take Japan, if not for Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Japan would not have become what Japan is right now. Okay, so that's what. So if you see that, so all I would want, so every 2-3 days I put a post somewhere like that where I tell people what they need to do, what they can learn from that. So just follow me in at Success Suren in Instagram. Facebook, I didn't give my handle because it's already 5,000 people, so I can't add you in Facebook. But Insta, I post the same thing which I put in Facebook. So follow me there. I would love to catch up, interact. Ronald, Sik, Sebastian, Yong, Tamil, Amanda. It's a great community of build, Rish. It's a great community of build. And I love it. And I know these people are pumped up to become successful.
I want to show you something. Do you see the thing here? Do you all see Lati Prabhakaran? Do you see this? That's my mother.
Yeah.
My mother is watching
Wow.
you.
Okay, say hi to her. Okay, I know you put a photo every time you do a presentation, and
Yes,
I'm telling you, your mom should be super proud because she's got a son who's not only successful but who's inspiring thousands and thousands of people. She should be super proud of you, Lesh. Seriously.
I love my mother. I love my mother so much, and I'm sure she's proud of me, right? I love her. She's always watching. She's there watching probably and thinking to herself, "Oh, yo, my son is putting my face now."
But that's how it is. Yeah.
That's how it is. Again, that's why I love you, Suren. Both our values are very, very similar. We want to do our things for mothers, and I think, that's why I love you. That's why I want to run with you. Wherever you call me, I'll be there, Suren. I'll be there. Whatever you want me to do, I'll be there. Let's conquer the world together, shall we?
Yep. Let's inspire the world together. Okay. Let's inspire the world. Yeah. Let's inspire. Let's make the difference. See, both of us are going to check out one day for sure. Correct. Nobody's going to live forever. Correct. There's nothing which we can take with us and go. Nothing. Correct. You can't take the money. You can't take the people. But what you can do is you can give an idea and a thought to people, and you will live through the work you've done forever. That's the whole point. Correct. So let's do what we can do best. Let's live an inspired mission. Let's really make a difference. Let's enjoy doing it. End of the day, it has to be fun. If you don't enjoy doing what you're doing, what's the point? Let's enjoy doing it. Let's make a difference. Let's have fun. That's about it.
Absolutely amazing. All right, guys. So thank you very much. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Suren has a very, very busy schedule. We're exactly at 45 minutes. So thank you very much, Suren. God bless you, my friend. And I hope to see you very, very. I'll see you very, very soon. Probably in the next 2 days.
Of course. After 10 minutes, I'll see you on WhatsApp. Not a problem at all. Nice talking to you, Raj. It was fun. Nice talking to you guys. You guys have been an amazing, amazing audience. I've been watching your comments. I couldn't talk to everybody, call all of your names, but I want to say a big thank you. And I just want to say that it is your time. It is time to step up. And trust me, 3 to 5 years from now, when you look back, you will know COVID-19 really changed your life for the best. So grab the opportunity. E plus R is equal to O. You know how to respond now. This is the time for you to just go inspire yourself, inspire your community, go change the world, and become super, super successful. Next time when I come back, I want you guys to come and tell me what is your success stories. That's my goal. Thank you so much, Resh. Have a lovely, lovely day, guys. I'll catch you guys some other time. Thank you so much.
Cheers. Thank you, guys. Hope I have a great day.